R2.
Show no mercy to these rebels.
Keep at it. Structural failure imminent. Finish them off. For the Republic! Joint fleet, dead ahead!
Bank hard! Incoming!
Pretty sure I got it.
You cannot kill Sith. Fear you. I did not.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Devious Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, Robin Elizabeth, or Relish in a Jar.
And I'm Paige, or Paige is Falling.
All the time. All
the time.
Earlier today.
Yeah,
It's a
the
real
chair.
problem, Paige.
I know.
It's a real problem. She needs help. If you know someone who can help her with falling, maybe balancing lessons, walking lessons, maybe we should get one of those books and have you,
I used to do that as a kid.
So never mind, that doesn't help, guys. Anyone who thought that helped you with your balancing, it doesn't. But how about that trailer?
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. A lot cooler than the game, I guess. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of negative things about this now.
I mean, I've played a really, really tiny bit, so I really can't say either way yet.
I've heard a lot of hype over it because, just in general from people I know who want to buy it. And they're like, oh man, I really need this game. I really need this game. When's it out? I need to buy it. And I know, a lot of times the special editions come out before.
Yeah, I think
That was the case with this, correct?
Yeah, if you bought the really expensive one, or I think if you already had EA access, you had a 10-hour trial.
I think you also had to buy the expensive Elite Edition.
Yeah, that was it.
Well.
That was yeah.
But that one came out a couple days before.
So a lot of people got to try it. And
So that's how people have already been playing it when, in reality, it came out Friday.
Yes.
So, pretty exciting looks, and people were, super excited about getting into the story. I know that was a big thing, because I guess the original Battlefront did not.
No, it did not have a single-player component at all. This one does.
But apparently they should have just left it alone.
They should have, because, I mean, I know a lot of people are excited. You get to play as the Empire.
I mean, hey, life goals right there.
I know, right?
I mean, I know I love R2-D2, don't get me wrong, but
Really?
Sith all the way.
You like R2-D2? I couldn't...
I don't need to take this from you. I know you've seen me wear so much R2-D2 stuff. You've seen my streams with R2-D2 stuff in the background.
Yes, definitely Empire.
I have an R2-D2 necklace. Keychains. Multiple keychains at that. But Sith all the way.
Definitely.
Speaking of R2-D2 stuff, though.
Are you okay?
I need that mini fridge. You don't understand, Paige.
Well, if you want it, you're gonna have to go to Walmart.
The sting. It's not my favorite to go into stores to buy things, but oh my gosh, that mini fridge. I don't even really want the game so much because I can play it. Enough of my friends have it where I can go over and play it. I don't know. If the single player mode on it had better ratings, maybe.
It's really pretty.
We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll end up getting it. But I'm definitely not going to buy a physical copy, which means no mini fridge.
No.
For me.
I'm sorry.
I really need that mini fridge.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. Not sorry enough to go and get me that mini fridge.
No.
If it looks like an actual R2-D2, instead of just the mini fridge style that they have, though, that'd be beautiful.
That would be beautiful.
I would. Oh my gosh, more than I am now.
Yeah.
Can you play as R2-D2 in this game?
I don't.
Probably not.
Probably not.
They don't love me that much.
But playing as a droid would be really cool.
Playing as R2-D2 specifically would be very cool. You can, however, play as Yoda, as Luke.
Yes.
Or you can play as Kylo and kill them. Watch this game clip.
Opponent armed.
You're mine. The Knights of Ren come. You insist on fighting?
Right, so you just saw Luke and Yoda get slaughtered, their best friends,
Yep.
murdered together. From Chromosome, that was Chromosome playing. I don't know if we mentioned that before, but
I don't think so.
that was Chromosome's gameplay, murdering Yoda and Luke. How could you?
It was a double
Very
kill,
easily,
though.
apparently. Yeah, but Kylo, he's not really one of my favorite Star Wars characters.
Really?
I mean, was he anyone's really?
I mean, the temper tantrums.
Super angsty.
So angsty.
Wasn't there like a Twitter dedicated to, what was it, emo Kylo Ren or something?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I was following those hardcore for a few days.
Yes.
Him and Lonely Luke.
Oh, yeah.
The good days. But, like, I guess a lot of people did also actually refer to Luke as kind of a whiny crybaby.
I guess.
I mean, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He very much was. Just a lot of, like, I don't want to leave my aunt and uncle. I'm in love with my sister.
That was the creepy part.
Yeah, none of us knew. So, yeah. But you can play as a lot of characters. There are different game types as well.
There are.
That one that we watched was Heroes versus Villains,
Yes.
correct? And we have another clip from Heroes versus Villains with some more killing. This time from Rey's perspective.
Yes.
So, here we're going to go ahead and show you that.
Target spotted.
Not any closer.
Okay, get your hand.
Alright, so you saw that triple kill, 3
Yes.
strikes and you're out. It'd be funnier if you knew that we were about to go into the list of game types that we have, and the
Yes.
first one is Strike.
Yes.
Strike is basically just your team of 8 players.
It's objective based.
They have an objective.
Yes.
No one's gonna object to that. Then you have basically what is their deathmatch, correct? But it's called Blast.
Blast. Yeah, it's normal. I guess it's like what you consider normal team deathmatch.
Sounds like a blast.
Fast paced.
Yeah. And then we have another clip for you of the Starfighter Assault. This time we have Jedi Roxy playing the Starfighter show. Check this one out.
Keep thinning out their numbers. Wipe them out.
Supreme Leader will hear of this.
So, the Millennium Falcon was destroyed.
Yes.
Man. Jedi Roxy, that was her gameplay in case we forgot to mention. I think we mentioned it, but she destroyed the Millennium Falcon. I would destroy the Millennium Falcon.
I'd steal it.
You know what? That's probably a lot better to do than destroy it.
I mean, it can like go to hyperspeed.
Jedi,
Out
what
of
were you
out
doing?
of like anything.
If you're a Jedi, why are you destroying the Millennium Falcon?
I feel something. Do you feel it?
I can literally. Does she have the Force? I feel
I
like
don't
she's
know.
threatening us.
There must have been a disturbance.
Well, if you didn't destroy the Millennium Falcon, we wouldn't be having this not actual conversation with you right now through our podcast.
Yes.
We could have stolen it.
It'd be so much fun.
It would have been great. Other game modes, though, arcade mode,
Yes.
basically practice. Basically, the only thing I would be good at within this Star Wars Battlefront 2 territory. Do you know how often I called it Battlefield on accident? Like, all the time. It's horrible.
I mean, EA does do that, but that's different.
I don't even. It's horrible. It's really bad. I did it all day this morning, and it was
my
like
God.
and yesterday. It was horrible. Someone's like Battlefield. What? Battlefield?
That's been
2?
out.
What are you talking about? It's like yeah, it comes out Friday, and they're like, no, it doesn't. So apparently not I'm only bad at video games, but I'm bad at remembering their names. Arcade mode though is basically shooting AIs. You can do it locally by yourself, or you can do it locally split screen. Man, I haven't seen split screen gameplay in a long time.
I know, and it sounds like it could be a lot of fun because you could just sit there and rack up points and kind of dominate your friend.
I take that back. When I played that SNES, it's a lot of split screen.
It's all good.
I haven't seen split screen on the Xbox or main consoles or PC.
There
There's
we
probably
go.
a better way
There
to
we
put
go.
it in a long time.
Yeah. That is
Nin-
true.
Nintendo I've never seen without split screen.
Yeah,
I swear.
that's kind of like their bread and butter right there.
Yeah, well, for now.
True.
Um,
And then the last mode we have is Galactic Assault.
yeah, so basically everyone can get kills and kill each other, and I'll stand in the corner and not know what I'm doing.
It's basically all-out war.
War.
War never changes.
Doesn't?
No.
Some wars have swords. Some wars have lightsabers. Some
What
wars
do-
have guns. Some wars have both. Some wars have bombs. Well, that's a bomb.
Yeah.
My jokes are so bad. Just like my ability to play games.
Oh.
At least my burns are on point. Unfortunately, they're directed at myself. Maybe that's my problem in video games. I end up blowing myself up instead.
That's what I did in the Starfighter mode.
Talking about burns, though, it almost feels like at the beginning there, EA burned their entire community.
It does feel like it. They did have the most downvoted comment stream in Reddit history.
I mean, you kind of ask for that when you're literally like, here, play as a level 1 character, or pay us $20 and play as a level 5 character, or if you really want to pay us some money, you can just clobber everyone.
Yeah, that's
basically what happened.
It basically was a pay to win, which I personally don't like.
Look, if I bought the video game, you're lucky I bought the video game. Am I going to put money into the video game after that? Maybe if it's Pokemon Go and I can earn the money for free, but other than that, no.
But right now, EA has listened to everyone and has taken down the in-game currency, the crystals, for now.
Yeah, so they're talking about maybe finding a way to put it back in, but not so much as a overpowering type way. Later, once they have the game running more smoothly and they can figure out a way to do it without making people cry.
Yeah, they're working on it.
And I'm not saying that you guys are crying in a bad way. I'm saying you were completely justified in crying over EA doing this.
Yes, because I mean, it's I think we looked. Someone calculated it was going to take like over.
It's insane.
It was over 2,000 money wise, over $2,000 to buy all the crystal packs you would need to upgrade everything.
Not only that, but it's just like, how much time would you have to spend to be a free-to-play gamer?
That's a
It's
lot of hours, and
you couldn't. It's not worth it. That's at the point where you just lost your free-to-play community, which is why they had to listen.
Yes. So I'm glad they did. Hopefully, if it does come back, it'll be
Yeah, so far, we did
better.
try and look into it, and we can't find out what they're doing as far as reimbursements or people who already bought it. I'm not sure what's going on yet. If you know, shout back at us. Let us know. Comment in the thread so other people can get that information as well, because we'd like to know.
We would, yeah.
Some people in our company may or may not have purchased crystals,
I think
and they
they're-
might be a little concerned about where their money's
I
going.
think most of them are gone now,
But-
but still, there's people who have them. We gotta help everyone out.
Yeah. So speaking of burns and did you see StarCraft's tweets?
I did, and I mean they hit home for
I mean,
a lot of
they're
us.
covering the topic that we were trying to talk about. Let me quote their tweet. Number of hours it takes to earn the full StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign. 0. Ouch.
But you know, I mean, hey, they just went free to play, so... But we got another one here as well. Number of hours you can play any...
Before you can play.
Yeah, sorry. Number of hours before you can play any, and any is in all caps. Co-op Commander in StarCraft 2, 0.
Man, and if that wasn't bad enough, number of pay-to-win mechanics in StarCraft 2, 0.
I think they like really...
That was just savage.
It was savage. But they weren't
I don't
done.
even know if Jedi Roxy gets that savage. And she gets pretty savage.
She does.
But like calling them out like that...
And you know, I thought with the tweets they would be done, but they're not.
They're not.
They have...
Before we get off of the Star Wars topic, though, I
Yeah.
just want to point out Han shot first.
I don't know. I think Blizzard might have got there first this time.
Judge it for yourself. Watch this, watch their trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, I'm getting wrecked. Can't I buy some stronger units?
Your grandfather didn't give his life just so his grandson could pay money to be good at something.
Dad, Grandpa's still alive.
Son, your legacy awaits.
Did you bedazzle Mom's engagement ring?
StarCraft 2, the legendary competitive game, is now free to play.
If that thing's wrecked,
Man, so speaking of shots fired, was that a grenade?
Could have been.
I do like the engagement ring part thrown in there, though. That was funny.
That was great. I mean, that's...
If I get married one day and my husband does that, you're dead.
Unless he doesn't destroy it.
No,
Remember,
no,
that was
no,
the
no.
threat.
Don't do it. Don't. If you do that to any of my video games, you're also dead. Just don't. This is not up for debate. No. If you destroy my SNES or my NES or anything, no. Not happening. We're not going there. This is why I'm single. Because I will destroy you if you destroy my stuff. Speaking of other things that have been destroyed, Call of Duty World War II.
Mm-hmm.
I saw so much hope for that before it came out. Like, I don't like Call of Duty, but I thought it was going to be their best one yet.
I mean, from everything there was, it was going back to its roots, where World War II...
Zombie Nazis, too. I almost wanted to buy it for that.
That part actually does look kind of cool.
But, like, apparently the game has sunk and burned beyond all and just highlighted why Call of Duty is not a great game.
Yeah, there were a few journalists who have played an older game called Allied Assault, and apparently the beginning that you play as...
It's a dumbed-down version of that.
Pretty much, it sounds like you're a little bit more almost super soldier, but not
there's
completely.
a reason that middle school boys are the main media for Call of Duty.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not pretty. I mean,
No,
with
games nowadays, if you have a game that doesn't look good, even if it's a crappy game, you did something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, really wrong.
It's just, they said that they just didn't feel the whole panic of having to run up the beach.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I can see. I watched the beginning. I get that understanding.
Yeah, so. Nice try. Try again. Let us know when you have a good game.
Keep going.
That brings us to our next topic of discussion. Xbox avatars.
I was so excited for this.
Things that look good.
So pretty.
Man, so when's that coming out? That coming out next year, supposedly?
Yeah, it's for, they said now it's regretfully been delayed until early next year, which could mean anything from, like, a couple months from now to, I guess, a little bit after that.
Should I include all my piercings in it?
It's actually really inclusive.
I know I saw the picture. It had quite a few in the cartilage there, but how detailed am I going to be able to get?
I don't know.
I'm excited either way. I honestly haven't done my avatar
in a while.
What's your definition of a while?
It's been since I got an Xbox One for me.
It's been years. It was before I had my own Xbox, honestly. And before that, I hadn't touched an Xbox in a while, so.
But this one looks really cool, and it also, when you get to look at the trailer, it's really inclusive.
Yeah, do you want to go ahead and show that?
Let's definitely show that.
Avatar trailer?
Yeah.
Man, I was worried about my piercings getting included. Like, hair color's never been an issue, but your prosthetics.
That is really awesome, and
Wow.
I mean, now you'll really be able to
Be you.
Yeah, that's so important nowadays. with
Microsoft is
gaming.
really making it out there that you are not something to be ashamed of. You're something to be celebrated, and let's celebrate by adding all of these great aspects, including
Definitely.
American Sign Language. How great is that?
That is awesome.
I am super stoked for that. There's quite a few of us in this company who sign, and it's just including all the languages, not just spoken languages. Man, it's beautiful.
It really is. I'm so happy.
It's great. Like, Microsoft deserves an award for that.
They really do.
Speaking of awards, 2017 Game Award nominees. Over 102 games and gaming personalities have been nominated. That's a lot.
That is a lot. And out of that, Nintendo is winning, guys. They have the most nominations with 23.
Sony's only got 15, comparatively.
And then there's Activision taking up the rear with 7.
Man, some of these games include The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. How could we not see that coming?
I mean, these are Game of the Year.
That's really the first Zelda I've played. It's not the only Zelda I've played anymore, just the first.
It's not the first for me, but it's the one that I actually really...
That's the only one I think my brother's actually played too.
It really grabbed me, and I think it's because I can just run around.
It's really cool, and like the customization in the game is pretty cool as well. So I totally think that one definitely deserves to have that nominee.
Yes.
Super Mario Odyssey. I've heard a lot of hype. I personally haven't played it yet.
Neither have I.
The commercial, I love the commercial. It's funny. It's just
T-
like, man, are we in Japan? Because this is as Japanese as it gets.
The T-Rex, man. The T-Rex for me.
It's a great. I'm not sure what PUBG is.
I'm not sure either.
I'm unfamiliar with that game, but it's up for an award.
Yep.
Persona 5 is up for an award.
Yeah. These are all the, and as we said, these are all the Game of the Year nominees, which, honestly, Persona 5, that, from the games I play, that's a really big one.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It, like, slammed in here, and there's a lot of stuff where if it was Game of the Year, I would spend the extra money for it.
Yeah, I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn, and that one totally deserved it as well. Because I also heard was great stuff about that game. Beautiful landscape, fun to play, like, nothing but positives for that game.
Definitely.
So I guess some of these picked up 6 nominations to lead the way, including Destiny 2, which also nothing but great things have I heard about that game.
So
and
much
I have
fun.
that one.
So much fun.
Horizon Zero Dawn, Super Mario Odyssey, and Breath of the Wild again. So
Nintendo's just like up there.
They also have a category for most anticipated games of the year. God of War, Monster Hunter World, Red Dead Redemption 2, The Last of Us Part 2, and I feel like Jedi Roxy is probably going to flip because there's a Spider-Man game coming out.
I feel it again.
She's like basking in some kind of glow.
But you know what's
She's
great?
excited.
For most anticipated games, we get to vote for that one.
Yeah, and
so we get to basically say, hey,
anticipation, that's what it means.
We're so excited for this.
Yeah, so it's great. Winners will be announced on December 7th at the Gaming Awards. So
check that out.
Super stoked about that. They're also going to have some other announcements. They'll have a Game Awards sale on Xbox, PlayStation, and of course whatever other platforms, Steam, etc. will probably have sales going on as well. Maybe check out the Nintendo eShop for the Switch. If you have not checked out their shop yet, there are games starting at, I think, $3 right now on sale.
Really?
$5. There are a lot of cheap games in there.
I need to get on that.
I just bought one called Cat Quest for $12.99, and I have no regrets.
I need to get that.
Positive feedback. Do you like my joke?
I do. I got it.
Don't laugh.
Sorry, it took a second.
Speaking of great things and things that Jedi Roxy's excited for, Black Friday sale, Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how ecstatic she'll be about this because it is just a 2DS and it's a 3D game. So kind of a little bit weird, but it's a Zelda edition 2DS.
It is.
It's the it's not a new fold one, unfortunately. Kind of disappointed about that. It's the one that doesn't fold, but it's green with the yellow buttons. Special edition on sale for $59.99. No, $79.99. Normal price for a 2DS though.
Yes.
So the price didn't go up. $59.99 is the Explorer's Edition of Breath of the Wild. That is for the Switch only.
It is, yeah. I guess because of what they've added with it, I guess Wii U can't play it, or Nintendo wants you to
They're
get
really
that Switch.
getting away from the Wii U, which honestly I don't blame them. When they moved on to Wii U, I didn't move with them.
But with that, I mean, with the Explorers Edition, you do get that strategy guide and a 2-sided map.
So that's pretty cool. So both of those things probably will become in Jedi's Roxy's possession in the near future, knowing her.
Yeah.
I wonder if Pro Mommy Gamer too. She'd probably be
Probably.
kind of excited about that.
Yeah.
They're both big Zelda fans.
Yeah.
Like insane, like flipped out on me when they heard I hadn't played Zelda. But I have now because of them.
Yay.
I really feel that piercing glare again from Jedi Roxy. Other things coming up, because Black Friday is coming up. December 7th is coming up for those Game Award nominations. Skyrim VR came out this weekend.
Yes. So much yes.
They actually had the bundle of it with the VR stuff if you hadn't already had it does come in a bundle. But man, Skyrim and VR, I think we touched about this a little bit on our podcast with the Xbox One X.
I think so. I don't. I wasn't there for that part, so.
Yeah, because Fizzledrix was playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
Which he apparently knows it like the back of his hand.
So I'm sure he's excited about this.
Probably. But VR for Skyrim. It's also supposed to be coming out on the Switch.
Yes.
as
I
well.
think.
Was that this weekend?
I think this weekend as well.
So big things for Skyrim, and other big things. The first smartphone by a gaming company. I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. Have you seen the prices on smartphones now?
I have.
The iPhone X is $1,000, and they had to pay Samsung $250 of that for the OLED screen.
Yeah.
So, and then the Samsung phones range from I think $700 to $900.
Yeah, the prices.
$950 for the Note 8.
The prices have just gone up for everything.
Do you know the Google Pixel 2 is only $650?
Really?
I was surprised too. I'm like, man, why did I buy my Samsung? But the Razer phone is it expensive? It's expensive for an electronic, yes.
Yes.
Is it expensive for a phone? $699.
I think it's comparable with everything right now. They're not
I
like
definitely think so.
they're not like going way too crazy.
Well,
like,
they're gonna have 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM.
yeah, that's
That's a lot for a phone, in my opinion. That's a standard computer right there.
and Dolby Atmos speakers, and they're
Man.
going to be on like the front.
Are we sure that it's not $6,999?
No, it's $699.
So yeah, and they're gonna be running the OS for Android, Nougat 7.1.1. So it's gonna be a great phone. We're gonna end on that trailer though. So thank you for watching our TVSI Entertainment podcast. Don't forget to check out our Patreon. Definitely check out our Patreon.
That's new.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. Watch our streams. Paige is following streams on Monday night.
Monday nights. Yep.
I stream on Tuesdays. We have Fizzledrix streaming almost every day of the week. He's insane.
Yes.
We have Pro Mommy Gamer streaming on Friday, and then no one else important. Nope.
When do you stream, Red?
I said me.
You did?
Yeah. I was making a joke because Jedi Roxy and Chromazone are going to kill me later.
I feel it again.
They're going to stream on Thursday nights.
Yes.
That's usually when they stream. Pretty exciting things. Sometimes I go on there and harass them during their stream. It's great. You should join me.
It's a lot of fun.
Definitely. So don't forget, and here is the trailer. Don't forget to stay devious.